Hello you lot, how's it going? I thought we could have a little bit of a break from playing around with actual cars and have a look in this bag. Look, it's a cool little bag. There's batteries in there, there's a transmitter, there's some glow starters, I think there's some car parts and bits and bobs. And I don't know about you, but I like rummaging through bags sometimes. I've got a couple of other bags as well, but that one's got interesting bits in it. And I want to have a look at the batteries. Try to charge them up, see what they're like, see what the glow starters are like, charge them up, we'll get the other chargers out, just have a little bit of a play around with some batteries. I thought that might be fun. Maybe not, but we'll see. So I have already, I had to charge this one up because I thought I was going to need it, and this one I charged up as well. I don't know whether they're actually any good or whether they hold a charge or not, but we've got one plain nickel metal hydrate, 2000 milliamp hour, obviously 7.2 volts. Another Traxxas power cell. The little pin was pulled out of that, but I repaired it because I thought I was going to need it. I did charge it up at an amp. Don't know whether it's holding its charge. It looks like quite a new battery, so it might be all right. Sometimes these batteries have a date on them, so that, you know, like the batteries, believe it or not, they do have an expiry date sometimes. That one doesn't. We've got another 1800, so we'll see if that's going to take a charge and be happy. Got another was this one probably 1800? Oh, that's 1300. That's a NiCad. That's a NiCad, that one. So that's probably not going to be any good. NiCads don't usually hold up particularly well. And there's, if we pull that bit of plastic back, there's quite a bit of corrosion gone on in there, so that's not going to be any good. I mean, I can try and charge it, but that's not going to be any good, I would imagine. What's this other one here? We've got another Traxxas power cell, but that's not Traxxas, that's an Overlander, that one. What's this one? That's Traxxas. This one's an Overlander, 5000 milliamps. This one, it's had a bit of trouble on it though. It looks like someone's had to repair it. Doesn't mean it's not going to be any good. We'll find out. We'll try and charge it up and see what's happened. Hopefully that's a good battery. What's this one? Another Overlander, 5000 milliamps. That's also been, I don't know, maybe they've not been repaired. No, I reckon they've not been repaired. What's happened is these probably had a different connection on them, and rather than just simply get your screwdriver, poke the pins out and then put a new connector on the end, some bright sparks decided to snip the wires there for some reason and solder on. Yeah, these are different wires, look, and probably not even solder. They didn't even solder it, they just crimped on some different wires. If you're ever going to change the connector on a battery and you're going to cut the wires, never cut them close to the battery. You want to save as much of the wire as possible, so you would cut the wire right at the end, at the back of the old connector, so you're saving as much wire as possible, because once this wire's gone down you're never going to get it back, and it's a pain in the arse to really work on. And if it's these type of connectors, just put the screwdriver in, get the pins out and get it off. If you can desolder a Dean's or something, just desolder it. It's never a good idea to be cutting wires. What's this one? This looks like an interesting one. This is a 8.4 volt, this one. It's got a bit of trouble there, look. That's come out of there. Well, we can always put a new connector on the end of it and we can test the battery itself. Nickel metal hydrate. 7 cell, 8.4 volts, 5000 milliamp hour. Happy days. No sign of any sort of date, but peak charge for max life. Charge at 1C, 1000 amps to maintain its life. Alright, well, we can do a little bit of repairage. I don't think we're going to be able to repair this one because, well, that's completely empty. We need the little pin. But I don't know if I've got any. I might have some of those. I've got, let's have a look over here. Look. I have got a little selection. That's what you do. See, if you're going to change the thing, you cut it right at the back of that. I might be able to, well, that's not the right one though, is it? What do I need? No, I need the female. There we go, there's a female. That's a female one. I might be able to, oops, poke these pins out, unattach these piece of wire here, and then put these pins on the battery wires, and then I've got a new plug end. I always save the old plugs because, well, they come in handy. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So what else have we got in this bag? We've got a Spectrum transmitter with batteries in it, and it comes on and works. Well, whether it works I don't know, but it comes on anyway. It's got number 1 on it, so that must mean it goes to number 1. Right, what else we got? We've got a RC scrapyard battery, 1600 milliamps. That one's had the other wires cut off of it for some reason. Some people do strange things, I don't know why. Well, there must have been something wrong with it. Got some AAAs or AAA batteries, only 2 of them though, so. What's this? It's a plug for something. That's strange. Don't know, must have been a plug for something or another. Very bizarre. What else have we got here? We've got a packet of AA batteries. Now they will come in handy for transmitters, always. Oh, another packet. 2 packets of AA batteries. Alright, can't go wrong with AA batteries. These are those silly glow starters where you put, you've guessed it, AA batteries inside. You stick an AA battery in there, and then you've got a glow starter. That's, you know, I'm not a big fan of these. I don't really like them. I like a normal rechargeable glow starter, much more reliable. So we've got glow starter. We've got a HSP glow starter. Something's not right with that. I don't know what's happened to that. It's fallen apart. It's come unscrewed. That shouldn't come apart that easy. Yeah, it should come apart, but not that easy. Looks like that spring's been stretched a bit, isn't it? Weird. Anyway, got a HSP glow starter, 1800 milliamps. So we got 2, 3, another glow starter. These ones are pretty good, these Fast Tracks ones. I've had a few of these over the years, and this one looks brand spanking new. Look, I've had a few of these, and they're good. Trouble is, how long has this one been left? And if it's flat and it's left, it won't be very good. Once the batteries go, they go. These, I've already got one of these. Look, I've got a blue one and I've got a purple one. Neither of them are very good. They never seem to hold their charge. The batteries that are in them are quite poor, and I know a lot of you probably have these because you can buy them on Amazon and all over the place. But well, this one's got a Fast Tracks battery in it. That's unusual. That might mean that this one's been replaced because the battery was no good, so they put a Fast Tracks battery in it. The Fast Tracks batteries aren't too bad, so hopefully this glow starter is going to be a good one. Looks brand new. Look, you can always tell if a glow starter's been used or if it's new or if it's old, because the state of that white element in there, that it's never ever going to be focused on. If that's not white and goldy coloured, it will all be dirty, and you'll know, and it'll be scratched. You'll know if it's been used a lot. That looks brand new, so that's good. We've got another. This one's a 7.2 volt. This one's a different version of this one. This one's just a smaller version, 7.2 volts. That's got a good plug on it, so we should be able to charge that one up. Got another battery here. This one's a NiCad. This one's never going to survive. Rip Max Futaba. Yeah, this one will be quite old. 4.8 volt, 700 milliamps NiCad battery. Charge 70 milliamps for 16 hours. Do not short circuit. Disassemble or incinerate. Do not incinerate. All right, I'll remember that. Now this one's, I could try and charge it and see if it holds a charge, but it's never gonna be any good. NiCads never are these days. It's got no voltage in it, not a dicky bird. So 4.9 volts apparently, but it's not. So we've got a lot of hair in here for some reason. We've got some R-clips, look, with fuel pipe and cable ties. Happy bloody days. Oh, it's a charger. A3 compact charger. Charging capability, nickel metal hydrate, 110 to 240 volts, 2 amps, max charge power 20 watts. That's what that plug's for that I just found. Okay, so that charges up these batteries that we've got over here. I won't be needing that, but it's nice to have it. There's a glow plug charger for one of them glow plugs. So I've got 3, I need 4 of these R-clips because then they'll be handy then. So we got a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, happy days, a spanner, different size spanners you typically use for wheel nuts and glow plugs. So I'm going to put these 4 R-clips aside. We've got a hairy and dirty wheelie bar. Looks like it's been through quite a bit of dirt. I don't know why it's not on a car, but it's not. US patent. It's got a US patent on it. Happy days. Traxxas. Traxxas are from Texas, by the way. So we've got 2 bumpers, and it looks like it to be a skid plate. 2 bumpers and a skid plate there. A pencil, long life automatic pencil picker. That's interesting. How do you use it then? A long life automatic pencil. How can it be automatic? How can a pencil be automatic? I mean, what do you do? Push it hard? Nothing happens. It's got a little pencil sharpener in the end there. Can you see it? What's that all about? It's got a bloody pencil sharpener in the end. How do you use it then? Oh. Power lock mechanism. Alright. But how do you use it? Put that in there? I don't know, that's weird. But it's a pencil anyway. That must just be a lid for it then. I thought the lead had come out there or something. What do you do, turn it? Oh, you turn it and push, do you? You turn it and push? No. Oh, is that just a sharpener? Ah, right, so you push it in and turn it, and then that's your sharpener. And when you want to use it, you take it out and you do your writing. Okay, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I've never seen an automatic pencil before. I didn't even know they existed. I mean, I just like an ordinary pencil. I didn't know bloody automatic ones existed. We've got a small spanner, 5.5mm, 7mm, and whatever them other ones are. These are the cheaper version of the HPI ones. There's a genuine HPI one. Look, HPI ball cup, genuine spanner. Very good quality, good ones. These ones are over 25 years old. And that's like a cheaper version that they supply nowadays. What else we got in here? Bit of fuel piping, a bit of yellow fuel pipe. I do like a bit of yellow fuel pipe. Yellow, green, all them random colours, blue. Very nice. A lot of people like the clear stuff, but listen, you don't need to see your fuel, dear, so you don't need clear stuff. What's this? This is a plug for something. I don't know what that's all about. It says it's a USB plug. What's that, like a HDMI jack or something? I don't know what that's for. And, oh, a USB plug. Very nice. Nothing else in there. It's empty now. Right then, let's see what else we've got. So I've got one more bag. There's not a lot in this one. I've got a bag of air filters and some fuel pipe, lime green. There's a little cooler there, or filter, whatever that is. That's nice. What else have we got? That looks like an old connector or something that's been chopped off. We've got a spur gear, which is in good condition. What it's for, I don't know. A little packet of screwdrivers for some reason. These are like the little screwdrivers that you'd use for glasses or small things, you know. Handy to have in the drawer, but don't know why they'd be in a bag. Very nice. Ah, one spring. What more could I ask for? Let me just... Oh, I'm not dreaming. I've got one spring. I'm over the moon. I couldn't ask for more than that. Jesus. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got some more connectors. They look like maybe Traxxas ones. I don't know what they are, where they come from, but more connectors covered in oil. And we've got a toothbrush. We'll have a look at this. Let me just get all this out so this bag's not in the way. A toothbrush and some easy starts. I hope that toothbrush isn't a used toothbrush, because that's bloody disgusting if it is. Let me just fold this bag up and then we can have a look. So we've got, is that one? So that's one easy start. Whether it's any good, I don't know. The pins look okay. Now on these easy starts, the pins push in and they don't work. So we'll have to test that one. This one, oh, this one looks newer. This one's quite a new one. So it's got a bit of oil in there, but that's all right. So that goes that way round, and that just goes on there like that. That clips in. Right, so we've got two easy starts. Both of them need to be tested. We don't know if they're any good. It's a servo, a high-tech servo. Feels okay. Feels alright. That might come in handy because you never know, we might need a servo at some point. Thirsty work this, you know, thirsty bloody work. Toothbrush. Yeah, so we just got a bag of air filters. Air filters, they seem to be in reasonably good condition. There's a nice little filter there, bit of foam. There's a filter housing. This is a T-Max filter, but it's supposed to have a bit of foam around the outside of it, but obviously they always go missing. TRX, they always go missing, I don't know why. And oh yeah, look, just different offcuts of fill pipe. Very nice indeed. And there's some brand new fill pipe, all curled up. That's the thinner stuff though. That's the thin stuff. This is the slightly thicker stuff. Nice. Well, fair enough. Let's get that. These little ones, these little offcuts can go back in that bag. I'll put all these in the bag so that we don't lose them. The little offcuts, they can get lost easy. It's just untidy, isn't it, really? Put them over there. So what we're here for is batteries. Now I've just realised I've only got one of these little adapters, so we might be using that other charger after all. Let's put these on charge. Let's try and charge up. Well, I need to repair that one. That one I've already charged up. Let's try and charge this one, 3000 milliamps, and see if it's going to hold any sort of charge. So we need to, what does it say? Does it tell us on there? 1C, so 1000, so an amp. There we go, it's already on an amp. So we'll put that on charge and we'll see if it's actually going to charge or if it's going to hold a charge. So I've got this glow plug charger. Let's just put all these back. Oh, we'll have to repair that one. We'll repair this one in a minute. Let's put that over there, that over there, that over there. God, we've got batteries everywhere, man. This NiCad, the two NiCads I'm going to get rid of because they won't be any good. That one's going to be good. Now we need to try and charge these up. I've got that one. Before we do that, let's see, can I find a glow plug anywhere? Right, I've got me drawer full of glow plugs. These are all good glow plugs, that's why I kept them. So let's see if this glow starter is any good. That's got charge in it because that glow plug is glowing, so that one's got charge in it. Whether it's how much charge, I don't know. Fast Tracks one, that's got some charge in it, that's glowing there as well. And this one, a lot of people seem to think that this little indicator indicates how much battery it's got left, but it kind of doesn't. I don't really think it does anything, to be honest. So put that on there. Nothing. Well, a very, very slight glow, just as I expected. It's just about glowing. I didn't really expect it to. I don't know what it is with these ones. Like I say, I've already got two of them like I've shown you, but they just never seem to hold much of a charge. So let's make sure this charge is working. I think it is working. The light changes colour anyway, So I think that's definitely working. You can't see what I'm doing anyway, so. Right, now we've established whether that's, well, we know that they're charging anyway. Right, I've got one more bag. This one's got another easy start with Traxxas stickers all over it, and another one. This one looks to be newer, and it's got the pins okay. What's that one? That looks newer. Looks a bit beaten up. It's definitely been used, but looks new-ish. And get rid of that bag. This is a Ansman power pack 6 to 8. This is obviously for charging batteries as well. So there we go. Do a little bit of tidying up, shall we? So I've been thinking about this. I was gonna try and repair this, but I was thinking to myself, this battery at 8.4 volts, it won't fit, I don't think, in an easy start. It might. We'll try it together. I don't think it will. No, it's too big. It's too long to fit in an easy start. So it's not any good for that. So what I think I might do is just put a Dean's on the end of it, because I have got some, oh bloody hell, I've got roto start bits falling off all over the place here. Hold on a minute. I have got, I've got some of them, they're not any good. I have got some of these XT60s. I've got blue, black, red, yellow. But I'm not going to use a new Dean's. I could put an XT60 on there, but is there really any need for that? I think I might, I've got this old Dean's that I snipped off or something. I've got loads of them over there. I might snip this off, desolder it, and just solder this Dean's on there. The battery side will always have the female, because the things that you're going to plug them into, for example, an engine heater, not this with an engine heater, but the things you're going to plug into will have the male connectors. Batteries have female connectors, as you can see there, just for a bit of reference. But I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll stick a Dean's on it, and then if I need to change it again, I can always change it again. But for now, I'll put a Dean's on it, and then at least we can charge it up and see if it's actually any good. If the battery's no good, then obviously, you know, whatever. But I can see whether it's actually going to charge then, can't I? So while I'm waiting for the soldering iron to warm up, I thought I'd just mention a few things to you. The way I do things anyway. I mean, everybody's different. Everyone does things in different ways. But when it comes to batteries, because obviously with nickel metal hydrate and NiCad, it's not so bad. But when it comes to lithium ion and LiPo, lithium polymer, if you accidentally touch the positive and the negative together, the battery can explode right there and then. But usually what will happen is it will just short it out, and it will make it not any good anymore. If you're unlucky, it might catch on fire, but what will most likely happen is it will just short the battery out, it will spark a bit, and then nothing will happen, and the battery just won't be any good anymore. It will probably not hold a charge and won't have any power because it's shorted out a couple of the cells. As I say, if you're unlucky, it might explode, but probably not. Doesn't matter. Any battery, it's good practice to make sure that there's no chance that you can accidentally touch the two together. So I always cut one and then solder the correct side on to my new plug. So then that's taken care of and heat shrunk. And then I'll cut the other one, and then that one's already on there. So then all I've got to do is solder the other side on. And that way there's no chance of accidentally touching the two together. That's what I normally do anyway. So I've cut off the old heat shrink from there, and yeah, the soldering iron should be hot by now. I need a bit more heat shrink. I don't know if I've got the right size. Sorry, I'm just going to have to move you. Sorry, you're in the way there. I don't know why you always stand in the way. It's just must be a habit that you've got. You always stand right in the way, don't you, for some reason. Don't know why you do it. You always do. Right, let me I'll put you back now. There we go. You happy? You happy now you're back there? Good. So I've got me I've dropped this so many times. It used to be all organised, but I've dropped it so many times and the lid snapped off of it, and they just go everywhere. So there's bits of carpet in amongst them and everything. But there's my little tub of heat shrink, coming in very, very, very handy. But the only trouble is with this particular box, there's never the right size. They're either too small or too big. But hopefully that should do the trick for the red one. I have to cut it a bit shorter. For the black one, I could use that one. Is that going to go over there? No, that's too small. Need a bigger one. See, there's no... I need to get a better tub of heat shrink, because all the sizes are all wrong on these. No good for me. Good for other stuff, but not for me. So what I tend to have to do is use blue, because blue fits perfectly. Well, it's slightly big, but it's better than being too small, if you know what I mean. So, right, let's strip off this one. Off of there. Someone in a different video had a go at me for not using wire cutters. I have got a set of wire cutters somewhere. They're like a little thing. You put it on there and you squeeze it, and it grips onto it, two blades, and it just pulls off the sheathing of the wire to whatever length you want it, whatever length you set it to. I don't look. Many years, about 25, more than 25 years of cutting wires. It's easy. You just have to cut around it with a pair of side cutters like these, and then go, and off it comes. There's no need to fanny around with any gay wire cutters. Let's take that off of there first. Where's the soldering iron? There it is. Right, so it's a bit messy, but so that's on there. I obviously weren't having a very good solder day. That heat shrink can go on there like that. The positive one was a bit funny because I put the heat shrink on there before it had cooled enough, and it started to shrink before I could get it round there, but that's alright. We're not worried that much about it, are we? Nah. Do we really care about that? Nah. Is it worth caring about? Nah, not at all. Not in the bloody slightest. So, there we go, one battery. We should have tested the voltage on it, shouldn't we, while we were playing around with it, but we didn't. So let me just tidy it up and then we'll see if it's going to charge. So we can use, I've got this Overlander charger, quite a good charger. It's the one that I normally take when we go out camping or wherever. And I take the electric cars with us, because we take electric cars to campsites because they're just quieter and easier for campsites. Obviously, you can't use noisy cars on a campsite, so we have electric cars, and so this is the charger that I normally take with us when we go camping. So it's a very nice little charger. Now in here, not in there, in there. Oh no, I'm using it. Bloody hell! Does that mean I haven't got another? I mean, I haven't got another one. What's this one? Nope. Alright. Probably... Right, I'm going to have to use a different charger. Hold on. Going to have to use this charger. This is a very good charger. The X2 Pro from GT Power. Yeah, very, very good charger. You can buy GT Power stuff in places like Wheelspin Models and that now. When they sent me that one to test and review a few years ago, you couldn't buy them in like model shops, but now actual model shops like Will Spin Models and all of that, they sell them. So you can buy GT Power stuff, and this charger, if you can get hold of one of these chargers, very good. Dual charger, does lipos and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so we're on that side. We don't want lithium. We don't want lipo. Go back. I always forget how you bloody use it though. No, that's what we want. Nickel metal hydrate. Now, does it say charge at 1C? All right, so we charge it at 1 amp. So we need to put that charge. Yes, I want charge. No, I don't want to discharge it. I want to charge it. That's it. All right, 1 amp. There we go. So that's now charging this battery at 1 amp. So let's see how long it takes and whether it's going to hold a charge. So I'm obviously not going to just going to take ages, hours to charge all of these batteries up and whatever. So I'll charge them all up and I'll mention it later on in a different video or something. These two are charged, so now I'm just going to leave them, see if they hold a charge overnight. That's all I do really. If a battery holds a charge overnight and for a few days, it's probably going to be a good battery. If it loses its charge slowly, then it's not going to be a good battery. I'm just going to test them with a multimeter afterwards. This one's still charging. This one is now charging. It's been charging for nearly 15 minutes. This glow starter's charging on there. Them two are already charged. So I'm going to charge all these up as well. And as I say, simple as that. Don't know what they're for. Obviously for some kind of T-Max, but I don't know what. That's a good easy start. These two of these are no good, need to be mended. The other two I don't know about yet. That one says it's full. Alright, so that says that's full apparently. 8.25 volts, or 8.2, this going down. And it was charging for 2 minutes and 16 seconds at 1 amp. So it was either it was charged or it's dicky, one or the other, but either way it says it's full, so I'm going to switch it over, put one of these on charge. I've organised this a little bit, got a little box now. It's a lot tidier than having 3 bags lying around. We've got air filters, servo, 1 spring and a charger for that. I might need some of them, so I'm going to mend the 2 broken easy starts at some point. So as I say, that'll be a video in itself on how to mend an easy start. I've got to mend one first so I can realise how to do it. Or shall I just do it with you lot tagging along? Is that going to be boring? Don't know, maybe. All I've got to do literally is, where's that one? Where's the one with the dodgy pin? Oh, where's the one with the dodgy pin? Ah, it's over here. Another 2. So there's, okay, so there's another 2. I forgot about them. Right, these are the 2 with the dodgy pins. I'm getting myself mixed up here now. That pin there, the same pin on both of these is pushed in. So all I've got to do is take it apart, push the pin out and make sure it doesn't get pushed in again. Should be quite simple, but we'll see. I've never had to mend an easy start like that before. I've had to mend these easy starts when the battery connections, if I can take that apart, when these battery connections break, I've had to mend them before, but I've never had to mend these pins. But it should be quite simple in theory, but we'll find out. There's very silly circuitry going on in there, but that's fine. So there we go. I hope you had a little bit of fun just chilling out, relaxing and watching me look at some batteries. If you did, happy days. If you didn't, man, it isn't the end of the world. Don't worry about it. Hopefully a lot of them batteries are going to be good. If you like Nitro and if you like T-Maxes in particular or any other car, think about sticking around and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Treat people nicely and we should have a nice happy life. Just because someone's not just the way you are or not how you like things doesn't mean you should be nasty to them. Accept them for who they are. They are who they are. And we should have a nice happy life together. I'll see you later on. All the best, you lot. Take care.